On the camera, we have Chris Seibert, the man, the myth, the modern day legend. Over here, we have we have Garrett Sato. He is our sales manager. In, I think, where are you sales manager, Garrett? Missouri. Woohoo! Big MO. Okay, we have Brent online. He's doing the chat with us once again. He's a vital part of our crew. Okay, so we have a little celebration today. We just hit 50,000 followers, subscribers on YouTube. So we want to, we want to say thank you. We hit it this morning. We really appreciate you guys tuning in on Friday for this live event. We're having the time of our lives. Thanks once again, and don't forget, Chris always tells me, make sure you hit the notification bell so you never miss an episode. But once again, it's going to live on YouTube. Okay, so today's topic is we're going to have a little fun today because it's all going to be application based because of one of our top questions on our cordless Vectoro, or the call numbers are the OSC 18. Few things to remember. There's a couple versions of this. You can get it with batteries. You can get it without batteries. You can get it with a set. Okay, and the number one question that everybody's coming up with this time of year because of our new cordless relaunch is what comes in the set. So, Chris, come in here for a second. Here's your cordless Vectoro, the OSC 18. Okay, and here's the stuff that comes in the set. Okay. So I think that about covers it. I want to thank everybody for Festool Live. I'm just kidding. Okay. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through why this is such a special tool. Because when we came out with this, we had to make sure we could overcome one thing that a lot of you guys out there, contractors, remodelers out there, you didn't want blade wander. Okay, so I'll show you how it all works. I'll give you a bunch of tips and tricks on it. So let's get started. But when we do this, we're going to do it all application based so you can actually see this tool working. Okay, so the first thing I want to call out is the blade changing system. It doesn't work with just Stylock. It works with Stylock, there's that R. Stylock Plus and Stylock Max, okay? Maybe I should start saying R. Okay, come on. If we come over here, these are the different blades we have to offer, okay? Right here is Stylock. Oh, the other way. Gotcha. Sorry. This is Stylock, okay? Some of them have to have Plus, like our diamond blade. We'll be using that in a little while, okay? We'll chase some grout with it. That's Stylock Plus. But the one that's really important, because there's only a few machines on the market right now, including our Vectoro, cordless Vectoro, is Stylock Max, because I want you to notice most blades are short, okay? This one's longer. This is the one I always choose when I'm using with the plunge base. Okay? You'll understand this by the time we're finished with this segment or this episode. Okay, so I'm just going to leave that up there. This is how easy it is. Okay, I always do this to reload it just in case I took it off. But look, you just take it and you snap it on. To take the blade off, you release it just like that. It's that easy. If you want to use it at a right angle, you snap it on. Okay, and you can go right into or any angle you want. If you want to take it like this and just punch it on, there you go. And that's how the mechanism works. Okay, so let's go and get started over here. I want to show you what comes in the kit or the set. And as I break this apart, and you notice I'm doing all of this and I'm doing setups. I don't have the battery attached. It's because it's really easy to turn. It's not that it's easy. The switch is right here. Okay, but you want to do this without the battery. Here's your variable speed. This will be important in a few minutes. Okay, and this is how you put things on and off the screen tab. So let's start. This is a depth stop. Okay, setup, and it has two different types of depth stops. Okay, so let me set this up. And whenever I set up anything on here, I press this tab, and you're gonna see now, on yours, and hopefully we get the light on here. See this right here? I highlighted this with a black Sharpie this morning, okay, because I wanted you to see these two arrows. Okay, over here, there's another arrow, and everything I put on today, I've highlighted. I put a little white out on there today. So I depress the tab here and slide it on. I can start it that way, or I can start it over here as well. It all depends which handed are you or which more comfortable. Now you're also going to see another arrow. Okay, now I'm going to cut into here pretty quick. And I want you to see this. If I kind of know my board here that I'm cutting into some drywall, I don't know what's behind. And Chris, can we get in here? I put this, pretend this is a water pipe. You don't know what's behind that wall, okay? Now, if I did this, and I just took a blade and I put it in here like this. Let me grab the long blade, and I'll just snap that in. Let me put this in. Okay, this is a recipe for disaster, everybody, right? Because look, if I cut here, I would be cutting right into that pipe. Now, I got a question. How many of you have cut into a water pipe? I know I have, okay? So what we want to do is we want to control the depth of cut. So just a quick punch through, and you're going to see the green part here. What if I just take this, and I always put the serrations here toward the green part. And you see that right there? Okay, you see that? Look, what I'll do is I'll grab a piece of drywall and I'll take it like this. I'll go like this. Let's see if we can get this, Chris. And I'll take it like this. So I just plunge right through. I'll take a piece of material. Now my depth stop is set. I'll just set that there. And look, I can plunge up here like this. And I won't cut the pipe. See if we can get that, Chris. See that? It's a great feature for a precision depth stop. Now, what if I don't care about a depth stop? So I'm going to take the depth stop off, okay, but I'm going to put another accessory on. Now, I'm going to take the battery off because I want to do this. Now, I don't have to take the blade off, but I'm going to because I want to show you this. Look at the dust. See the dust in here? Okay. I'm just going to, Chris, watch the camera. I'm going to blow that away, okay? See this tab? I'm going to press it again, and this is our dust extraction nozzle. And this is great for overhead work, but it's also great for the side. I'm going to line up my arrows and slide it on. I'm going to put my shorty blade on there. And if I don't care about the depth stop, check this out. Oh, you know what I need? Yeah, you go. I'm going to put this on. I'm going to hook up the dust extractor. All our tips on our vac ends, tool ends have an arrow there. I'm going to line it up with that arrow so it locks on. Okay, I'm going to take a battery and I'm going to put it on. Now, you're going to hear that I've coated this with our Bluetooth earlier. Okay, check this out. And I'm going to do this so you can see this, Chris, if we can get in here. Look at the dust extraction here. It's absolutely fantastic. And with that Bluetooth technology, see that? I'm getting a lion's share of that dust. See? And I got almost all of it right out there. So if I needed to do a through hole, okay? And I don't care about depth setting. All right, so there's a couple of the accessories that we have, the dust extraction. All right, now, let me take that off. I'm going to swap it out. Okay, and I'm going to put my depth stop back on because I'm going to set the plunge base over there. I'm going to set it up with this depth setting foot or shoe because what if I want to do a continuous run? Now, could I do this with one of these blades and go boom, 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 boom? Yes. But I want to take it and rock it like this and make it a fast chase. So I'm going to grab my depth stop. I'm going to reset it here. Okay. And there's my tab. I'm going to put that back on. And I'm going to angle it so I take it like this. And you'll see the arrow, the serrations here go toward the green tab. I'm going to slide it in like this. And I just want to see how this is because I'm going to set this up. I don't want to set it up like this. That's awkward. I want to come down here, and if this is down on the wall, I can come up like this and make it very easy. So I need a round blade. And you'll see this blade. It's got a protector up here, so if I need to put any pressure, I can put my hand on there. It protects me. I'm going to set it up on here like this. Okay, and then guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to set my depth rod to the desired depth so I don't cut into that pipe or say electrical, some Romax behind there. And that's just, see that? I just set that. That's going to give me plenty of leeway so I don't cut in there. And now I'm going to put my battery back on. The setups are so quick with this, it's ridiculous. So you could chase just like this. Without cutting the water pipe or the electrical board. Cool? All right. So there's application number 1 I wanted to set up. Now, what we're going to do next is, let's do this. Say I got to, this is the diamond blade. Say I got to chase some grout. Okay, I just laid up this board, and I'm just going to put this on. Oopsie. Reset it. There we go. Get this on here, and this diamond blade is fantastic. So let's get in here so we can get this. But you can see where I can clean that grout right out. Say I gotta repair that tile. Just like that. And what's nice is I can hold that dust extraction right there. And I can chase grout all day long with that. All right, so there's the diamond blade I wanted to show you. Woo! Okay. This is the game changer. But boy, a lot of people don't understand this because they say, oh, look, it's a plunge base. Okay, but what people don't understand is, check this out. That's a magnet. Okay, so what that does, and you need to use the long blade with this, which is Stylock Max. Okay, that holds it in tension. So if you have an oscillating tool out there, where there's hundreds of them now, okay, they all go like this. Okay, but the problem is when you're plunging in, you have blade wander, so you don't get a crisp line. With this attachment on the OSC, okay, and once again, I highlighted to see the arrow. You slide it on, you depress the green tab, and you slide it on. Okay, now I can put the blade on, and let's get that on there like that. Cool. I'm going to use this battery because I got this cycled over here. Okay. And where this is great, okay, especially in the flooring industry nowadays, sometimes in cabinetry, but in flooring especially, you have to be absolutely precise because of the inset floor registers now. This will allow you to get it, no problem, because you have no blade wander. But also, say, and I'm going to do a typical application. I'll get Chris in here. We've done this 100 times, him and I. See this right here? I need to do a through mechanical hole for our cabinet. I trace this out. I'm going to take this, and now this is really nice, everybody. You have built-in dust extraction on this. So when I put this on, okay, I'm just going to check to see if my Bluetooth is going. Good. Okay. Now, I'm going to come over here so you can see this. I can take this. Okay, now, the other thing on the blade I want to point out is on the long blades, you have a number. See where it says 4? Okay, now think about this. This blade is a little bit longer than most blades, and this unit's a lot different from everything else out there, where you'll see in the statistics or the specifications that it says, every time I say specifications, I think of you, Shane. Yeah, technical specifications. You have to turn it down to 4 because the length of the blade, it's a 2-degree swing. But when you read that, you go, what does that mean in the specifications? It's 2 degrees this way and 2 degrees this way, where most oscillating tools out there are 1. So what happens is now you're getting a full 4-degree swing on this, okay, with a longer blade. So what you want to do is you want to turn it down to speed range 4, okay, which I'm going to do right here. okay? And you're still going to get a wicked fast cut with it. So let's check it out. I'm going to turn it on. Okay, now, what I want, so when I'm cutting out this box, I just trace it. I want you to see this. Now, this is veneered plywood. Look how there's no blade wander. Okay, now the other thing that I learned last year with this, and I was using the Victoro, but I wasn't realizing what I was experiencing until my buddy Pascal, hey Pascal, he's our RSM in Boston. He showed me this, and I went, oh, that makes so much sense. In other words, I wasn't burning a lot of wood. If you were plunging into 3/4 like this, okay, wood, with an oscillating tool, you're creating a lot of heat, aren't you? A lot of friction. Okay, so what I always do is I'll do this, and this is a demonstration, but I got some 3/4 plywood, and this is what Pascal taught me. Okay, I have no dust extraction. Watch. Now, what Pascal, yeah, I have dust. But what I didn't realize is, oh boy, that's hot. Don't touch that, okay? But think about it. What does heat do to tooling? It kills it. It blues it. It burns wood. But that heat that's generated, you can dissipate some of it because with dust extraction, you're pulling air across the blade. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swap out this blade really quick. Okay. I'm going to put a new blade in here. Okay. And I'll tell you, I had no idea, but boy, you'll prolong the life. Because you know blades, you go through tons of blades when you're chopping into some hardwood floors. This will prolong the life of your tooling. Oh yeah, and by the way, you're collecting the lion's share of the dust. This is an amazing system, everybody. Wow, that was fast, huh? So, wow. Ooh. Oh my God. Right when I think, hey, there are any questions. Are the accessories from the corded cordless plunge base interchangeable? Okay, so no, they're not. The corded version of the Victoro still takes this type of blade, ABBA, okay? You'll see it right here. It still takes that. The plunge base is different. You still need a long blade. We have all the blades still available for that, okay? The new plunge base is not interchangeable, nor is the dust extraction. So that was a great question. Oh, when using the dust extraction. That's a good one. Thanks for putting that up there. How does the cordless tool turn on the extractor? Okay, so all our OSCs now going forward are coming with this battery. It's the high-power lithium-ion, 4 amp hour. Boy, every time, and the guys in this room can attest to this, this battery is shocking us on the longevity we're getting out of it, huh? Unbelievable. But you'll notice this little part right here. It says Bluetooth. Okay. I have it synced over here. Come on over, Chris. Maybe I should do this because this is kind of fun. So when I cycle on the tool, because I have Bluetooth on here, okay, watch. Okay, I turn it on. The dust extraction comes on. When you get a Bluetooth module, okay, to put into your CT26, CT36, CT36AC, CT48. Okay, watch. It comes with a remote. Okay, now I'm going to unplug the dust extractor. Okay, plug it back in. Okay, and guess what? This battery is no longer synced, so you got to sync the battery. I did it this morning. There's 2 ways to do it. Okay, now the remote still works. Now, what if I'm up on a ladder or something, or I'm doing something, and I don't want to go down and touch that button on there? You just hit it, and you turn it on, and it automatically syncs. See this button right here? Okay, come in here, cameraman. See that? Look, I'm going to hit it. really quick. You see how it's blinking, or it blinked? That allows me to remotely sync my Bluetooth battery to this. So every time I turn this on, until I unplug it, that's how you sync it. Or you can go up and just touch that button like this, walk away, and when you sync it on, you have 60 seconds to sync the battery. Okay? I just wanted to show you can do it remotely with the remote. Okay. How do you change the blade guard on the round blade tool? Wow. Whew. I'm glad you asked. Let's show them. Okay, so you saw the blade I was using over here today. Okay? And you see, I'm only using this part of it. But, and you know, that we have the blade guard up here. Okay? And you see that part right there. Well, that's going to dull over time, of course, right? But look at all the extra teeth I have to use. So, it's in the owner's manual, so that's how I know you guys aren't using it. But what I'll do is I'll grab this. I am prepared. Okay, now watch. On the back of the blade, you have these tabs. Okay, what you want to do is you want to break the tab back. Okay, and I just do this really quick. I always have a good, oopsie. Hey, I needed to do that anyhow. Okay, watch. I'll get in there and get that. Okay, there you go. See how I pop the tab out? And you'll see this little nib right here. That nib locks it in right there. Okay, so you just got to do this. It just takes a couple of minutes. You break the tabs back like this. Okay, just like that. Then what I'll do is I will push these through one at a time. They're kind of angled in, just like this. Okay, and then you have these other tabs which pull off. Okay, and then I'll turn it around and find another sharp area that those holes line up with, and I'll lock it under there like this. I'll take it like this. Ooh, let me get my lighting in there. There we go, and I'll line up my light. Thanks, Chris. You are such a good camera dude. And then I'll just punch it in like this. Okay, oopsie. One more tab to get under like this. There you go. Just takes, you know, when you're having a cigarette break or whatever. Right? Pomo. Okay, and look, take it like this. Don't forget to push these back in because those lock in like this, and you're ready to go. That's how you change the blade guard. I kind of knew I'd get that question. Excellent. So where is everybody from today? Oh, my goodness gracious. Look at that. We have people from the Bahamas, Georgia. What's that one, Garrett? Then you wipe it off. North Carolina, South Dakota, Poland, Australia, South Africa, Texas. Oh, that's a good question. You know what? Oh, give me 1 second. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Hey, hey, dun, 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 ba, ba. So the question is, I should have been more prepared. I am so sorry. The question is, will my 15 volt, let's unlock it, will my 15 volt work on my 18 volt Victoro? Because I have these old 15 volts. What do you guys think?
Yes. No.
No. Aha. How about the old 12 volt? Will that work? No. When you hear that beep, that means they won't work. So good question. I should have been more prepared. Only 18 volts. Cool. Let's see. By the way, you'll hear that beep if you also have the cordless AGC grinder. You'll hear that beep. It's not compatible with 15s or 12s. Are there adapters to make non-star lock work? I have no idea. How's that for a I don't know? But good question. We'll have to do a little research, and we'll try to post that on, I didn't know, are there non-star lock adapters? No. Okay, so I will take it from Garrett. Garrett said that would be no. All right. Any other questions? No. Any place else? Excellent. Okay, so I think that's a wrap. And I can't believe it's episode 16. I want to thank everybody
For subscribing, for watching.
for subscribing and for watching. And we love you all. So please tune in next week. We have a killer episode planned. Cordless Carvex. And but I got some great applications. I want to show you one of my favorite accessories for the Carvex. So we're going to go through that. It's going to be a great show. So we'll see you then. And thank you. Have a great weekend. And don't forget to wash your hands.